Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Today we decided to stop at the house and see if they've made any progress since yesterday. And surprising what just one day will do when you have enough people working on it. On this side of the fence, I have most of my family and a Steven who's being too cool for school hanging out back by the car. And what do we see on this side? Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. They have, I see stairs. You see stairs? Look, boop, 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 boop. They can walk up those steps. There is some siding going on. They've got most of the windows framed in. In just one day, it's almost a half a house, which is pretty darn impressive. And guys are working away and cleaning up and making things look tidy, which is all really nice. But maybe we can walk around the outside and have a look at the back. You don't think about some stuff until you really need it, but the bathtub had to be here during this phase of construction because otherwise it wouldn't fit in. So it seems like it's something that won't be used for a really long time, but they have to be put into place early. So our basement bathtub and our upstairs kids bathtub, well, those are already sitting right there waiting to go in. I've come back to the property the next day to meet with our home builder, Drupad, who should be here momentarily to discuss some of the build. But what a difference even a day makes. We've got part of the second story up. Can't wait for him to show up and tell us what's going on. One of the issues we've run into is that our septic field, which is supposed to run out this side of the property, the county has called for a berm, a 2.5-foot berm to be built somewhere along that side. I have it on this side, it's going to be ugly. If I do it on the other side, I just put a brand new fence there. So a berm is not an ideal solution. I'll be curious to know what Drupad comes up with so we can avoid that. I mean, who would want a 2.5-foot pile of dirt sitting right in their scenic part of their property? And that's not a great solution. The other thing is, as it turned out, I pointed out the other day, the bathtubs were here. They were meant to put one of those in the basement before they put the stairs in. So now they're gonna have to do some adjusting and try and figure out how to get the bathtub in the basement. Second floor one is fine. The basement one might become a bit of an issue. But we'll address all these things, chat with Drupad when he gets here, and yeah, try to figure some stuff out. Hey Drupad, well welcome. I guess, I don't know if you should be saying welcome to me or vice versa, because you're probably here more often than I am.
Absolutely. Welcome to our project.
Look at what you've done.
Yeah, it's coming along.
You are moving at lightning speed, I have to say.
I have to say, and I'm very grateful for our team here who've been working just tirelessly. They've been putting it up. They're putting the hours over the weekends, days, evenings. They're really making it happen for you. Yeah, I was shocked. Yeah. They're here Sundays, whenever, but they were saying that as early as next Friday there might be a roof on this place. Absolutely. We already have it on order. It's coming Wednesday. So yeah, the roof trusses are already in place and in schedule. And this is our septic guy showing up here. Okay, we're gonna talk septic field because we have to put a berm in somewhere, right? That's right, yeah. So the expert's here now. He'll give us advice on how we're gonna get the septic field all set up on your property. Yeah, that's something I've never done, and you normally do city builds. Exactly, so we haven't done that either, so it's new for us as well. We should go with the old English style and just dump buckets of stuff out of our windows onto the streets like the old days. Oh no. Maybe not. Maybe that's why we have these professionals. Well, let's see what he has to say. Let's go see.
So yeah, so this is my isometric of what that berm would look like. It'll only be 30 inches high. That's with the topsoil on it. 4-to-1 slopes, so that's easy to mow. The length on it is 130 feet, and that includes the toes of slope and this kind of stuff. Now, and I intend to keep it tight to the bush. Okay. And so what's in here? There's not much in here actually, other than, so what I'll have is a foot of rock, actually 1 foot of rock just underneath it. Nope.
And what's the purpose of the berm? Like what will it do for us?
Yeah, and what the berm does is it actually takes that effluent from the house and makes it into secondary treated effluent.
Okay.
The difference is that it takes out the suspended solids, okay? And it's the suspended solids that will plug up the pores in the ground and this kind of stuff if we don't take them out, you know what I mean?
So you're saying my neighbors also probably wouldn't want that flowing onto their land?
You know what? It goes as far as your neighbors. Well, technically, I can't let it go over their anals.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's why I had to check. I did go over and check to see they didn't have a well over there right next door and this kind of stuff.
Well, the berm looks better in the picture than I thought. I was imagining like a speed bump, and I'm like, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah.
But if it's a gentle slope and
it's a gentle slope, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that might not be so bad. Well, let's walk over and have a look.
For sure.
Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
See you, Dennis.
So from the sounds of things, we are going to do a mild slope, basically 130 feet down all the way along here. It's going to be grass, so we can mow it, and that will basically make it so the county will pass it. So I guess we do have a solution for that.
We do have a solution.
Okay.
And I'm glad you were here, able to understand it exactly on site. It always helps to get a visual.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we were able to make a decision.
I was seriously thinking they were going to drop like a giant speed bump. I'm like, that's going to look awful. How am I going to mow it? But he's like, no, it's a gentle slope.
Yeah.
So that's not so bad.
Absolutely.
So can we go have a look?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go check it out. Melissa's probably me most jealous that I get to go inside the house while it's being worked on. It is kind of cool. It's a lot taller than I remembered it being. We built kind of a big house that'll eventually just be Melissa and I, but definitely won't be able to miss it from the street, that's for sure. Here we go. We got this little ramp going up.
Hey, boss is here.
The boss. Yeah, that's you. That's my fireplace right here. We're gonna toast, well, not, I was gonna say toast marshmallows. That's not happening. It's a gas fireplace. You don't want to be roasting marshmallows in a gas fireplace. Often frowned upon. We've got the kitchen over there. Yeah, it's definitely starting to feel more spacious.
I love the big windows that you selected. You know, the view's gonna be awesome. You
Yeah.
can see natural daylight already.
Yeah, the views of the construction equipment right now.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, look, we're gonna have a nice big view of the backyard. That's the one thing Melissa and I did not want to compromise on, was having lots of windows in this space. So she's got her window, which will be over the kitchen sink in this area. I have to watch my step because they've got the bracing in place here. So she can, this was Melissa really, I got myself in trouble once about this. I said, and a nice big kitchen for Melissa, and everybody said, who are you to say that the woman should be in the kitchen, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Melissa asked for a nice big kitchen and she asked for a window over the sink. So that's Melissa's request. I'm more than happy to help out with cooking in the kitchen. So don't get all sensitive on me out there. This is what she wanted and we delivered. And first time going up the staircase. And to the giant lookout tower that is the upstairs. There's Jason's bedroom. He'll have a good view. We've got our open to below, which will have a chandelier hanging down there. And the guy's getting ready to stand some more walls on the other side. It is a beehive of activity around here right now. So, and they say Wednesday the roof comes in.
That's right. Our truss is coming Wednesday. Some more roofing materials coming on Monday. Yeah, it's gonna be a different look in a couple weeks' time.
It's a different look already. Yeah, it's crazy to be standing up here and looking at it all right now. Headed down into the basement, which will be partially developed. Look, oh, they got the tub down. Watch my step here. So what's happening down here, Drew Pat?
So we're doing the plumbing groundworks today. The guy's on lunch break now, but yeah, he'll be
That's
doing,
all this?
Yeah, he'll be doing all your underground drainage systems, tying the sump lines, getting the radon pipe. Yeah, so he's doing all the groundworks before we can pour the concrete in the basement.
Yeah, and that's exciting. Concrete in the basement, is that one of the last things that gets done?
No, actually, so once our framing's done, we have to get a framing inspection. They check all these posts if they're centered to the center on the slabs here.
Yep.
And then once they approve the framing inspection, that's when we can go ahead and pour the basement.
Okay, and it's going to be warm enough to pour?
No, we have to provide heat before we can pour.
Those big like propane powered
We'll have
torches or
propane
whatever.
powered, yeah, heaters.
Okay, but it's easier to heat this than it is to do it without a roof or walls and all that stuff.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Ideally, you don't want to pour concrete once it's under 5 degrees. You want to give it heat and hoarding so it cures properly.
So they'll probably plastic off the windows
Yeah,
or
so
something.
we'll poly all the windows. We'll even cover the staircase so there's no heat loss, and then we'll pour the basement.
So this will be our first room to have heat in the house temporarily anyway. Okay, so groundworks are looking good. And where does the septic go to? Is that this big line right here?
Line right here.
That's our main sewer?
So your septic tank's going to get installed about 10 feet away from the home.
Is that a vent coming up the side there, or?
No, so I'm not sure.
Well, they'll probably
Yeah,
explain
so
all that stuff to me.
They'll explain that, yeah, but our main line, the T for the septic, is installed in the ground under the footings here.
And that's already in, right?
That's already in. So when we install a septic tank, they'll tie in to that T there.
Okay, well, it's good that we got a lot of that work done before we had frost and all that stuff set in.
That's exactly why I put the rush in and get it done.
And hopefully our friend with the septic tank can get that started as soon as possible too.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so now when we come downstairs, where is the development, where's the room gonna be?
Right, so basically we are doing a walkway here.
Okay, a little walkway, yeah.
A walkway, we'll be walking into here. That's going to be
That's the bathroom?
That's the one washroom here.
Yep.
This will be our bedroom, so this whole area is the bedroom with the window.
At least he's got a window that looks out at trees.
Yeah, that's a nice window, and this will be the closet. So it'll be a nice, nice big room for sure.
Yeah, and there's still lots of basement left for storage, and mechanical room is going to be underneath, kind of back in that area. So that's our hot water tank, our furnace, all that stuff. Okay. Well, again, we made sure to put lots of windows even in the basement, and big windows, so that it wouldn't feel like a dungeon down here. I mean, we're down here right now. There's lots of light naturally.
Well, yeah, having 4 windows and large size windows definitely helps. The high ceilings help. Having the open staircase also helps with the lighting.
Yes.
So definitely, this is not your normal basement, right? The 8 feet high.
I can't stand basements that feel like basements.
Yeah.
Because you just don't want to be down there.
No.
But
Once you develop this is going to be just amazing space.
Oh yeah, it will really add. How many square feet is the basement here? It's about 1,400 or something like that?
1,400, yeah, but if you subtract the mechanical room, you'll probably have about 1,200 square feet.
So an extra 1,200 of livable,
Living space,
developable.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. That's awesome. Okay,
It's a good area.
head back up. I'm gonna get my footings here, and work our way back up. So with everything that's happening here, would you say that we're on track?
Absolutely on track. No delays so far, thankfully. We're looking at framing. You can see we're on the 2nd floor already. We're well on speed. We'll have rough-ins going in soon in maybe 3 or 4 weeks' time. So now everything's looking good.
It is.
On
can
schedule.
I can hear the equipment pulling some more wood around the side there.
Absolutely, yeah. So no delays as of yet. We have all this material ordered on time as well. So we're not expecting any delays on your project, and hopefully we can deliver well ahead of time.
Well, knock on wood, I guess.
Knock on wood, right?
Glad to hear that we're on schedule. I'm going to walk through our pantry. We'll have a big walk-in pantry right here that goes through right almost to the garage, so you can bring your stuff in right here. The idea was you offload your vehicle into this room, and then you never have a big clutter of stuff sitting on your kitchen cupboards. So when our pantry opens up, you'll come in and there'll be a little fridge here for your drinks and some shelving to put your snacks and whatever else you want on. And you go around the corner and you're right into the garage, where Melissa has made me guarantee that she'll have that parking space right there. It is kind of cool to stand here. The guy's working behind me there, getting stuff in place. My garage behind me with its massive 14-foot massive ceilings, and my big windows that are gonna look outside into the yard. This house was designed to let lots of sunlight in, and I can already tell that that's exactly what it's doing. this is our dream project house, you know? We got to make it just the way we want it. The only other changes we made were this front area here was going to be an office. We've decided to actually kind of leave it more or less open. They've got some temporary braces in just while they work on the upstairs, but that'll be more or less open, and we'll get that nice, beautiful sunlight coming in from the front. But no matter where you sit in the main floor of our house, there's going to be sunlight coming in through either of many windows. So it'll be a nice, happy, beautiful, and sunny place to spend some time. Well, I wanted to just really thank you for all the work you've done so far. We're now approaching, I feel like there's a video game, like we're leveling up. We're on to level 2 right now. So no, it's much appreciated the effort that's gone into this on your part too.
No, thank you so much, you know, and I hope you and your whole audience had a great Thanksgiving, and I want to take this moment to really thank the whole Archibald family for giving us this opportunity. We're so grateful, and we're going to give it more than our best to make sure that we exceed all your expectations. And we're also grateful for your whole community that's been supporting and enjoying this process for you.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And if I mean, I saw some of the pictures of what you did online, like your other houses, and I said, yeah, he's got nice attention to detail. And plus you're a friend of a friend, and now I consider you a friend too. But if somebody wants to go and check out your website, what is it?
It's dpadhomes.com, dpadhomes.com.
Okay, I'll put a little writing there on the screen so they can see it too.
Below, right
That's
here.
right, yeah. So check it out.
Yeah.
And thank you again so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben. Well, that's it for today's video. They're busy working away. Next episode, they should be able to get the roof on. We should start to see some of the rough-ins going in for the plumbing for the upstairs, the electrical. And yeah, it's gonna really, once we get that little roof right about there, right over there, it's gonna really start to take shape, literally. So thanks for watching our update video, guys. Make sure to tune in and subscribe for more episodes, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.